Hi, I'm Dexter, and welcome to Kids in Action, where we meet Christian kids doing God's work now. Got grease on my hands, can't leave fingerprints all over. Do you like knowing how things work? On today's show, meet Sienna, who restored a 1977 Honda motorcycle and gave it a new life in a special way. It's Kids in Action, discovering the amazing order of God's creation and finding His fingerprints everywhere.
My name is Sienna, and I'm 17 and I love singing, playing field hockey, and being outdoors. I've always loved to take things apart, see how they work, and put them back together. When I was 14, my family's beloved 1994 Toyota Land Cruiser broke down on a family trip to California. We brought it to a mechanic, Bob, who's local here. My dad set up for me to work on the Land Cruiser and fix it. It's been a hobby project for the last 3 years now. I also got a summer job at Bob's shop doing oil changes, checking brakes and fluids, and changing air filters and tires, and general car servicing.
Hi, Sienna. I gotta say, it's pretty cool that you work on cars and motorcycles.
Hi, Dexter. Yeah, it's been lots of fun, and it's had its challenges too.
Like what?
I am a big perfectionist. I like things to be just right, so that takes some extra time and effort. I'm good at detailed things and small things that take patience. I like that a lot.
Tell me about the work you did on the family Land Cruiser.
To start with, I did a lot of cleaning on it because there was so much dirt stuck everywhere. Then I did some rewiring. I helped get all the parts organized and helped spray paint the frame. I scrubbed all the rust. I like doing that kind of stuff. I don't care about getting dirty.
And you took some automotive classes at your school too, right?
Yeah, in grade 10, COVID hit, so then I had to take a go-kart engine home. I learned about it and labeled all the parts and then put it back together. Last year, I took another automotive class and joined the school's Falcons Motor Club.
What happens at the Falcons Motor Club?
We work on our 2 race cars that our school has. We did regular maintenance and replaced old parts. I cleaned the carburetor and learned more about how that type of car works. We drag race them at Missions Park Raceway.
That's awesome. So how did the motorcycle repair story start?
In my Automotive 12 class, I was working on small block Chevy engines, and my teacher noticed that I like detailed work and making things perfect. So he came to me with the idea of repairing a motorcycle for my grade 12 capstone project. Of course I said yes, because that's pretty cool.
Where did you get a motorcycle?
A local dairy farmer donated the old bike that was in his barn. The school would pay for the parts and I would put in the time and labor. And once I finished it, it would be put in an auction to raise money for the Canadian Food Grains Bank, which helps with world hunger.
So what did the bike look like when you got it?
It was completely covered in dust and mud. Pieces of it were kind of hanging off, and it had been sitting in that barn for decades. It needed a lot of work.
What were some of the challenges?
I needed to remind myself that I was learning as I was going. I had never done this before, so it was okay to make mistakes. Time was a challenge too. I like doing detailed work, but that kind of work takes a lot of time to get right.
What do you do to make the bike work?
Well, my teacher and I did an oil change and a compression test to see if the bike was even good to repair. Then I started working on it from back to front. First, I started with replacing the tail lights and signal lights. I gave it a new battery, tire tubes, fuel switch, spark plug, and filters. I cleaned the carburetors and scrubbed all the rust off the body and pressure washed the whole bike. I had painted the frame, spray painted some parts, and polished the chrome.
What did you like about all this work?
I enjoy seeing how all the parts work together. I really liked the first time that we started the bike because it was a feeling of success. I also liked helping others in need by doing something that I like to do. We put the bike up for auction and it went for $1,300. That meant a lot to the farmer who owns the bike because he was a strong supporter of the charity.
A Bible verse that shows God's order in all things is Isaiah 25, verse 1, which says, "God, you are my God. I celebrate you. I praise you. You've done your share of miracle wonders, well thought out plans, solid and sure."
There were lots of people in the Bible who served God by using their skills and their hands. I enjoy seeing how all parts of a car work together to make it run. God really does have an amazing plan for all things.
What's your next project?
My family just got a dirt bike that's been taken apart, so I'm gonna put that together and probably ride soon. I recently got my driver's license, so now I can drive the cars I fix.
Thanks for meeting with me. It was really cool.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at kidscorner.net. Serve the Lord in all you do, and we'll see you soon. All the ideas for this show come from viewers like you. So if you know great Christian kids making an impact, please send us a message at kidscorner.net or on our Facebook page. We promise we'll read all the comments. Let's go.